But do you think that Giannis will end up in Miami? I mean, Miami can try to trade for him right now, or they can try to wait it out and sign him next year in free agency when they have a max salary cap slot. But ultimately, are you a believer that Giannis will ultimately end up in the 305?
I feel like it's the same thing we've all been talking about. Same two teams he's been linked to. Heat, Warriors, Heat. I think we're all in agreement he's not going back to Milwaukee.
There was actually a report that the Warriors have a really great trade package to trade for Giannis, but Giannis has said that he's not going to sign long-term with them.
I think that's the new approach for superstars. I think Dallas has been talking about making a great trade package for him, too. I just think we're all in agreement he's not going back to Milwaukee. I think that's set in stone. I think Miami. Now, the thing with Miami is Kendrick Nunn is a free agent. Duncan Robinson is going to be a free agent. Bam is a free agent. So now, if you're talking about a trade for this year, like this season coming up, like December 22nd coming up, who are you going to trade? Bam obviously is going to have to go. Maybe one of the shooters. I don't think they ever want to give up on Dragic, so I think Kendrick Nunn is probably going to have to go. Dragic
He's
is also
a free agent too.
That's what I say. Dragic and Derrick Jones Jr., Jay Crowder, like damn near the whole team is. And the continuity this team built throughout the playoffs, you know, the togetherness, the leadership of Jimmy Butler. I'm interested to see if Giannis is going to come and that's going to be broken up. You know, you bring in a star player, you're going to have to give up damn near half your roster. So I don't know how this is going to play out, but I do know, I feel like if he doesn't get traded, I think he's going to sign there regardless.
I don't care about the continuity. If you have a shot to get Giannis, you get him. Because Miami's not going to win a championship with this roster. The only way they're going to win a championship is if they get another star player, and that's Giannis. Like, we seen the Lakers. They pulled the trigger for Anthony Davis. They traded damn near their whole team. Brandon Ingram, he became an all-star. Lonzo Ball, still the jury's out on him. And then Josh Hart, they traded him as well. And there was another player they traded as well to the Pelicans. It was just that three.
I think it was just them three.
It was just them three, okay.
Oh. No, yeah, it was just them three.
Okay. So basically, yeah, so like I don't care about the continuity because I feel like if you can get a superstar player who's a 2-time MVP now, you do it no matter what. You figure out everything else later. The thing about it is that Bam Adebayo, he has to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Not only because he plays kind of the same position as Giannis, like they'd have the same role on the team, but also he's their best asset outside of Jimmy Butler and kind of Tyler Hero because Tyler Hero showed out what he can do in the playoffs. But Pat Riley has said that he wants to keep Bam Adebayo as long as he can. Like, he's basically considering Jimmy and Bam as untouchables. But he said that Tyler Hero is an untouchable. Like, so he can trade Tyler Hero.
That's my thing, though. If you trade, I would rather keep Tyler because he fits what Giannis wants to do. Giannis wants to be down low. They're going to double team him. You pop it out to a shooter. You have a front court of Jimmy Butler, Giannis, and Bam. Now, that's great and all, but that is the worst shooting front court I've ever heard in my life. And it's going to be dominant in the paint, but this league is predicated on the three-point shot in the perimeter game. So you keep those three. You probably going to have to give up Hero, Robinson, and all of them. You got a bunch of guys who can't shoot on the court. I think that can be easily stopped. Now, I'm not saying somebody can do it, but if you play, like, say, for example, they play a team like L.A., L.A. can neutralize that, not to mention with all the shooters out there. So I think Bam, he may be saying Bam is untouchable, but I don't think he's really untouchable.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe it either because Bam, like, he's an all-star player. He's good and all, but to consider him untouchable, especially when it's to get a guy like Giannis, it's ridiculous. Like, if somebody's telling me to trade Bam and then another piece for Giannis, like, I'm doing it in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
I don't care about keeping Bam. That's just me. But other trade assets they have is like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr. Like,
I wouldn't want to lose Robinson and Hero. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to lose them either. But if you're going to trade something to Milwaukee, you're probably going to have to trade Adebayo, Hero, or a Robinson and a Nunn. Because this is an MVP. This isn't just a
two-time.
Oh, we give you Adebayo and then you're it's cool. Because I was actually checking. I think Miami can't trade a first-round pick because they traded like they can't
Stepien rule.
Yeah, they can't trade first round picks in back-to-back years. So they're going to have to give up their players one way or another. And that's why I really don't see a trade package that Miami can kind of present the Bucks that the Bucks say, yeah, like this is good for us now and our future.
I think if I'm the Bucks, though, I think I got to pull the trigger and I got to get something back. Because I know Giannis is leaving next offseason, you got to trade him. You can't just walk into an offseason and he just leaves and you have a team, no offense, of Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton leading the way. Like, you got to go get somebody.
And Tyler Hero, he's from Milwaukee.
Is he really?
Well, I think he's from Wisconsin. I'm not sure if he's from Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah.
He's from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I could actually search that up right now. Let me see.
He seems to me like he's from Cali. Wow. Wisconsin.
Tyler Hero, hometown. Yeah, he's actually from Milwaukee. Like, he was born in Milwaukee.
Wow.
And he's from Wisconsin. He's from, like, Milwaukee.
I
like,
really thought he was from California.
So, yeah, I mean, that may be just another reason why they would probably want Tyler Hero, if anything. Like, because he's from where they're from. That'd be like a hometown kid.
If I'm Milwaukee, Bam, Tyler Hero, that's still a playoff team in the East. Still a playoff team.
Yeah, with Chris Middleton, Bledsoe.
Bam, you got Tyler
Hero. You have
Hero,
a good future.
Da Vinci. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'd do it.